Listeners, cybersecurity isn't just about preventing attack, it's really about ensuring trust and continuity in your business.
For the budget constraints, we have come up with very unique, flexible pricing models that is kind of supporting small and medium businesses.
Because in today's digital landscape, cybersecurity is no longer optional, it's essential.
In terms of preventative maintenance, we have a very, very advanced security operation system where we have AI capable attacks.
Hi everyone, this is Maheen and welcome to the Canadian SME Small Business Podcast. Today we are exploring the vital role of IT and cybersecurity in driving digital transformation for small businesses. Our guest is Arvind Mishra, the IT manager at PTC Toronto, overseeing the Network Operations Center and Security Operations Center, with over 14 years of experience in IT consulting, cloud technologies, and a Guinness World Record in scientific computing. Arvind brings a unique blend of innovation and expertise to the table. So let's dive into this insightful discussion. Welcome, Arvind, to the Canadian SME Small Business Podcast. How are you today?
I'm good, Mahin. Thank you for having me here. Thank you so much.
We're very thrilled to have you join the show and share your insights today on the expertise in IT and the support and how we can together support the SMBs. Because, Arvind, every successful venture, it starts with a clear vision, right? And PTC's approach to IT managed services really reflects a deep commitment to enabling small businesses with reliable and innovative solutions. Can you share an overview of PTC, its mission in the IT managed service space, and how it differentiates itself in the competitive marketplace?
So PTC started in 2001, and it's now almost been 25 years in business in GTA area. So the core mission that drives PTC's success is to empower small and medium businesses through digital transformation and through their IT services. Uh, and in terms of the competitive advantage that PTC drives to have is the customer satisfaction. Uh, in past 25 years, our 75 to 80% clients that we have today, they are more than 10 or 15 years older. So that's the kind of retention we have. Now, in the managed services space, there like earlier, traditionally it used to be just MSP, but now with the cybersecurity being one of the primary concerns for all small and medium businesses, managed security services has been kind of alienated from MSP space. So now we have MSP at one end and MSSP, which is security service provider at the other end. So our core offerings are managed services, managed security services, cloud solutions, and IT infrastructure projects.
Right.
So that is what we do. And small and medium businesses, they have very different kind of challenges, especially today when IT is forever evolving, and the kind of threats that we see these days, they're very, very complex. And small and medium businesses, they don't have resources and means, and also they have budget constraints. So that's where we come in, and we are kind of extension of their IG team that otherwise is very difficult to have in house.
That's inspiring. It's clear that PTC is very dedicated to creating value and meeting the unique needs of SMBs. But how has PTC evolved to meet the changing demands of small businesses, especially in this post pandemic world?
Yeah, I mean, post-pandemic, pandemic itself was such a massive event in terms of digital space. It's like World War. When World War started, a lot of innovations and a lot of inventions they popped up everywhere, right? Because that was the necessity and that was the need. So and similarly, the same thing happened in pandemic time. So when pandemic happened, a lot of businesses they started working from home. So we had to evolve our communication technologies, collaboration tools. So we had to enable businesses with a lot of work from home technologies that includes zero trust access, VPN services, other integration of Microsoft solutions with their existing infrastructure. So a lot of things happened in that space, and I think we can proudly say that we were one of the driving factors that could help businesses become resilient against pandemic. So and there was chaos and panic everywhere. Economy was not doing good. There were a lot of other drivers as well. But as far as PTC is concerned, that's how we evolved. We kind of stepped up and we helped our small and medium businesses, showing the kind of resistance and resilience that they needed.
No, thank you so much, Irvin, for that insight. And it's clear that PTC isn't just offering services, it's really offering partnerships out there. Business technology isn't just a tool, it's a backbone of our modern business. By embracing tailored ID solutions, you're not only solving immediate problems, but building a foundation for long term growth. Please remember the right partner can make all the difference. Next, we'll dive into the specific IT challenges faced by small businesses today and how PTC helps overcome them. Because running a small business, Irvin, it's no small feat, and IT challenges often add to the complexity. And you were right, from budget constraints to security risks, SMBs need innovation or innovative strategies to really thrive. What are some pressing IT challenges that small businesses face today, and how does PTC tailor solutions to address them?
So I see that there are two parts to your question, and I will try to answer
Mhm.
one by one. So one of the challenge that small and medium businesses are facing these days is the cyber threat.
Right.
So post pre-pandemic, if I would say, and if you can see the data from Gartner and other think tanks, you will see that earlier the cyber attacks, they were more kind of targeted to enterprise grade businesses. Small and medium businesses, they were still like kind of off limits. Uh, but in past 4 or 5 years, you would see that 68 to 72%, that's the Gartner data, that shows that 68% to 72% attacks were targeted to SMBs. And that's a massive jump. So
Mhm.
cybersecurity is one of the massive threat for small and medium businesses. That's one of the challenge. And the other challenge that SMBs face is budget constraint that we spoke about, and how PTC is addressing both these challenges. For cybersecurity part, we have a SOC service, which is
Mhm.
security operation centers. So right from managing their endpoints, their antivirus, their firewall, network, and with the integration of AI tools, we are able to do the threat analytics, and we are able to provide them preventative actions before the attack happens or threat vector shows up. So that is how we are responding to the cybersecurity challenge. And for the budget constraints, we have come up with very unique, flexible pricing models that is kind of supporting small and medium businesses. So for example, it's pretty straightforward, flat pricing model. So they pay as per their number of users, and it's a very tiering based system. So based on their needs and based on their complexity,
Mhm.
we are working towards finding a solution that is affordable for them. So sort of like democratizing the access to quality IT services. that's
Right.
that's how we're doing it.
That's amazing. And it's really reassuring to hear how PDC steps in to simplify what can feel overwhelming for business owners. And these insights that you shared, Arvind, will resonate with many of our listeners that are tuning in today. Coming up next, we'll explore how SMBs can achieve cost efficiency in their IT investments without really compromising on quality. Because for many SMBs, limited budgets are a reality, as we discussed, but finding that cost effective IT solutions that still deliver high quality performance is a crucial part for scaling successfully. Um, Arvind, how does PDC enable small businesses to manage their IT needs in a cost effective way without sacrificing efficiency or security?
So one thing that SMBs can do is find partners like us, of course, because IT has multiple dimensions these days. So right from having a complex server architecture to their needs on cloud solutions and services, to whatever line of business software that is called ERP software, whatever they're using, right? So and then security is another very complex dynamics these days. So it's not possible for SMBs to have dedicated resources for each and every dimension. So what they can do is that they can find partners like us who can manage their NOC, which is Network Operation Centers, and
Mhm.
SOC, which is Security Operation Centers. So people like us, or the teams like the MSP and MSSPs, they have resources within their team, and we have firewall experts, we have security experts, we have network experts, we have cloud experts. We are a dedicated team, and when they partner with us, what they do is that they they can extend, they don't have to worry about hiring internal IT. Internal IT is expensive. And plus, if you have internal IT, even then in that case, I don't think that you can hire all sorts of experts or specialized people, because it's massive, right?
Right.
So we come at easily like 1/5 of the cost that would incur if they had to hire somebody inside. So for enterprise grade businesses, it makes sense for them to kind of have their own in-house IT team. But for SMBs, that's the only way forward. That is one thing that I see. The other thing that I see is I think it's also important for them to invest in right tools, which is very important. So if they have to get tools like RMM, and if they have to get tools like a very complex endpoint security system, it's not easy for them to manage things on their own. And that's why they need experts like us, which is cost effective. Like I said, we come at only 1/5 of the total
Right.
cost that would incur otherwise.
That is great. And optimizing costs while maintaining robust performance, it's something every business aspires to have. And it's great to see how PTC makes it achievable for SMBs of all sizes. Cyber threats are escalating and small businesses need to be proactive. After the break, we'll discuss how PTC is helping SMBs safeguard their operations with innovative cybersecurity strategies.
Hey, you think you know UPS? Yeah, that's us. Everybody knows that. You know what you didn't know? This. Okay, try to keep up. Ocean, us. Ground, rail, air, so us. Guess who? Us. Customs cleared, borders cleared, done. Us. You still with me? Wait for it. Boom. Us. Intelligent, automated, fulfillment. Us. Yep. Healthcare too. Digital your thing? Yeah. Well, book it, ship it, track it. You feeling me yet? Yep. That's all us. That's all UPS.
Four billion people check their email every day. That's 4 billion missed opportunities if your message doesn't make it. To reach your customer's inbox, you need a winning strategy. And Constant Contact delivers. Literally, over 97% deliverability. Elevate your email game with easy-to-use templates, writing assistants powered by AI, and in-depth metrics. Ensuring your email is flawless, delivered, and read. Constant Contact delivers. Give it a try.
At IHG Hotels and Resorts, we're in the business of you.
We're here to help you plug in,
connect, and recharge.
Make an impression,
and meet with confidence.
With 19 brands built for business,
your business gets even more rewarding.
With an award-winning loyalty program at 6,000 IHG hotels and resorts worldwide.
Welcome back, everyone. Now let's dive into cybersecurity and how small businesses can protect themselves against evolving threats. Arvind, let's preview our next discussion, which is cybersecurity, and it's of growing importance for SMBs in this era, because in today's digital landscape, cybersecurity is no longer optional; it's essential, and SMBs are increasingly becoming the targets, and proactive measures are becoming the key to staying protected. Arvind, cybersecurity, as we mentioned, it's a growing concern. How does PTC's approach ensure that SMBs are adequately protected?
So there are a couple of things that we do at our SOC. First of all, I would always tell small and medium businesses and my clients that we work with, it's important to understand, I'm making this statement loud and clear, that security is a shared responsibility. It's not it's not like that they can hire SOC management firm or MSSPs and they can shrug away of their responsibilities.
Right.
They have to. It's a shared responsibility in terms of like, okay, MSSPs, they will deploy the tools and they will kind of manage the tools for them. They will set up the policies. They'll set up the architecture for them, which is one thing. But the other thing is the management of SMBs. They also have to see IT as not as cost center, but it's a resource for them. So in terms of, I've seen a lot of SMBs kind of like, if I have to say it outright, I've seen a lot of SMBs shying away from investing into right tools. That's one thing. And the other thing is it's very, very important for them to keep their users trained. So for example, it's like you can have the most sophisticated architecture and all the tools and everything at place, but if one employee mistakenly opens one ransomware email, you're done, because then essentially you allowed the spyware or ransomware to come in. It's like, I give the analogy sometimes, like you have a state of the art security system at your house, but somebody from inside opened the door for thief. So it similarly works that way, because saying that 100% spamware proof or ransomware proof architecture can be developed, I think it's a very, very aggressive statement to make. Nobody can do that. So it's important for them to have this security posture where everybody is a stakeholder and important stakeholder. And then we are doing our job, like in terms of preventative maintenance. We have a very, very advanced security operation system where we have AI capable threat analytics, and we are watching all the time. 24/7 monitoring is happening. There is a dedicated monitoring team. There is a dedicated incidents response team. We have robust policies. All of those things are in place. But it's important that it has to come from the leadership at SMBs, that they have to understand the importance of security. They have to understand that all the stakeholders are equally important and accountable for security. And they have to invest in training, and then, of course, getting a right SOC center for them.
No, it's incredible to see how PTC has simplified such a complex process, right? Because you're making it so manageable for SMBs. And security, I mean, cybersecurity can feel pretty daunting. But with the right support like this, Arvind, it entirely helps SMBs reach their security goals. Now, can you share like practical tips for SMBs that are looking to strengthen their cybersecurity without really overburdening their resources?
I think one thing that we easily can do is, and that would be one of the practical tip for small and medium businesses, comply with some of the popular frameworks. So, for example, there are frameworks like NIST and CIS frameworks. These are some of the popular cybersecurity benchmarks. So these are some of the guidelines that are set up by some think tanks and some world's leading organization. So once you subscribe to that they will tell you how your network should be set up, how your endpoint security should be managed, what should be the template. So if you comply with NIST and CIS, that will involve user hardening and server hardening and firewall hardening, and a lot of templates. So that would kind of solve a lot of problems for them. I've seen a lot of businesses, they like SMBs, they are so focused on their core business, which they should be. I understand, but that they have not even thought about some compliance frameworks. Like I've seen some like there is a, for example, I can tell you that there is a law called HIPAA, which is Health Information Privacy
Right.
Act, right? So that requires clinics and hospitals or businesses that are dealing with any kind of patient data to have certain kind of firewall policies and configurations, certain kind of server configurations. But I've seen sometimes people not taking it seriously, and businesses not taking it seriously for whatever reason, because they have so many other things to worry about. And mind it, like SMBs, they are generally comprised of small teams, right?
Right.
And none of them are into IT, so their core specialty is something else altogether. So of course they would not go in the direction of compliance. So it's important that if you're committed to well-being of your business, and that too within, like you said, without burning their resources, they should aim towards some kind of compliance, whatever applies to them. That would give them a good place to start with.
Cybersecurity, there's no doubt, it is a cornerstone for small business success. ensuring trust and continuity. And with the right strategies that you discussed today, Arvind, SMBs can safeguard their operations effectively. Listeners, cybersecurity isn't just about preventing attack, it's really about ensuring trust and continuity in your business. So remember, the best time to prepare is before the threat arises. Up next, we'll discuss how innovation is transforming IT solutions for the future because with technology advancing rapidly, adapting to trends like AI and cloud computing is essential for business success. And innovation is no longer optional. It's a must.
Yes.
How does PTC integrate cutting edge technologies like AI and cloud computing into its services, and what trends do you foresee shaping the future of IT for SMBs?
Yeah, man, I completely agree with you. If you fail to innovate and if you fail to keep up with the pace of innovation, then you would become a zombie organization.
Mm-hmm.
That's the lingo that some management aspirants would use. So to have the culture of innovation within SMB space and within PTC, uh, like I'm seeing that a lot of AI would take over a lot of like knock and sock operations.
Mm-hmm.
So we are seeing now Copilot, for example, is coming with a lot of tools that are inbuilt within the Outlook, for example, right? Just a small example that would perceive the threat whether this email is genuine or not. So but then it's a constant evolution between hackers and anti-hackers, so sometimes we speed up our innovations. Hackers will also speed up their innovations. So with the AI and with a lot of integration of AI into our preventative space and into our disaster response recovery,
Mm-hmm.
we are already seeing that right. But what I can see in the area of IT services, that it will rapidly scale up.
Right.
So like AI is still at its very like native state, which is only supposed to get better. The other thing that I'm seeing is like in terms of like one advice that I would give all the small and medium businesses is to have robust backup structure.
Right.
So that's also one thing that PTC does, is that we offer we have our own data center in GTA for faster recovery. So what we do is that we have multiple backups. So offsite backup with virtual standby, a business continuity solution that will kind of help them recover faster. So if you're prepared for a disaster, then that would also help you a lot. And with modern technologies and solutions and with the innovation, there are multiple backup solutions possible.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing that I'm seeing in innovation space is the rapid advancement in cloud solutions and cloud technologies. So earlier, the culture for SMBs was to have all the infrastructure on-prem, which is on premises, but now it's going on cloud, or
Right.
at least it's becoming hybrid. So with Amazon Web Services and with Microsoft Azure, we are partners with both,
Mm-hmm.
with Microsoft and with AWS. That's what I'm seeing, that a lot of hybrid solutions will pop up, and that's one more advancement. So I think in a nutshell, SMBs have to kind of keep innovating and keep up with the pace. Otherwise,
They're
that
in
would
trouble.
be, yeah, they're in trouble.
Your vision for integrating these emerging techs is inspiring, Arvind. And it's clear that staying ahead of the curve is non negotiable in today's business environment, which is rapidly evolving. But what's next for PTC as you continue to innovate and expand your services for small businesses, Arvind?
So what's next for PTC is actually what's next for SMBs, that or the clients we work with.
Mm-hmm.
We only hope that our cybersecurity dimensions are so strong that none of our clients faces ransomware threat.
Right.
And the other thing is that, yeah, we want to keep exploring emerging markets, and we have a couple of right now we are GTA based, so we are also looking to expand in other areas of Canada, other major cities of Canada, and possibly global market outreach.
Right.
So that is where PTC is aiming to be, and we are a team of wonderful people. We are a team of wonderful engineers who are very experienced, and they're just amazing at what they do.
Mm-hmm.
And I can tell you that, like I said, like 75 to 80% of clients, we have retained them for more than 15, 20 years now.
Right.
That kind of shows us, like, that kind of validates how customer satisfaction is one of the major competitive advantage that we have.
That you have. Amazing. Now, thank you so much for sharing your vision, Arvind. It's exciting to hear how innovation can empower businesses to reach new heights. Now, Arvind, this has been such an enriching conversation. You've shared brilliant insights on multiple different topics. But before we close and let you go, what advice would you give to small businesses or small business owners that are looking to leverage IT and cybersecurity for sustainable growth?
Uh, I think the only thing that again, I will repeat the same thing, that cybersecurity is a shared responsibility. So work with your partners, work with good MSPs, MSSPs who can basically help you manage your IT while you continue to focus on your own business. Because SMBs, it's a different economic times as well. I mean,
Right.
it's a time when market is so competitive. Even for whatever businesses, we have manufacturers, we have legal firms, we have corporate offices, we have food producers in our in clientele list. So each of these spaces are so competitive that it's important for them to focus on their business and not struggle with IT.
Right.
So I invite all these small and medium businesses in GTA to come and work with us. We'll tailor the solution for you and we'll help you grow.
Thank you so much, Arvind, for sharing your insights and your expertise with us on IT and cybersecurity. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you on the show. Thank you
so much, Maya.
In today's episode, we explore the transformative power of IT and cybersecurity with Arvind Mishra. From overcoming challenges to leveraging cost-effective solutions, there's so much SMBs can take away from this conversation. We'd like to extend our gratitude to our partners as well, RBC, UPS, Constant Contact, IAG, and Google for their invaluable support in bringing these insights to our listeners. For more content like this, please visit our website, CanadianSME.ca, and subscribe to the magazine for exclusive insights and expert advice. Until next time, stay inspired, stay innovative, and keep driving your business forward. See you in the next episode.